Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Chameleone and this is part 10 of Coffee Talk, episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly. At least it's pretty. Researchers respond over alleged algae invasion. Okay, so they got rid of one invasion over another. Dwarfira Tech teams up with Golem Mix Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. That's pretty cool. Alien sightings increase. Is this an invasion? Well, it looks like they're being kidnapped, so it might be. Let's see who we get first, and I'll see what's on the tomato chill. You're not gonna look over there, dude? I guess he's spaced out. Right? Yeah, that's odd. Alright, what do we got on tomato chill? You wanna know where I get all my awesome sunglasses? Okay, that's just an ad. Normal schedule, so she's back delivering. Very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted. Talking about the orc, I forget her name. Maybe next time, something must have fallen through. What is your name? I forget names pretty easy. Myrtle, there you go, Myrtle. Wait, what? Oh, I think that was from the drink I gave her. Hey. Okay, my guy has to be spaced out because you're not looking at him. But why? Knock knock. Anyone there? Mr. Bailey's. Hi. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? I'm alright. But you look pretty distracted. Yeah, but why? Penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. I was pondering the hidden side of things. What do you mean? How different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Okay. But what's got you thinking like that? Was it the ghost stuff? Funny, I was having similar thoughts on my way here. I guess now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. But it's not like that. It's not that easy to know someone. Even if that someone is yourself. Especially if that someone is yourself. Yeah, because you could just be completely lying. I know there are people that, what is it? They just post all the good stuff and none of the bad shit that's happening there. Huh. Sounds like we would agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in these past few days, the whole wedding planning. Does it have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup, or even a break. Phew. We've been through so much. There's no walking back on a relationship now. But sometimes you're so together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So we decided to give each other a bit of space and figure out what we really want out for our wedding. And more importantly, out of our marriage. I see. Have you made any progress on that front? Do you want the short version or the long version? I don't think I got a choice. I'm always here for the full story. Alright then, I'm gonna tell you everything. But I think I should order first. Sure thing. What can I make you tonight? I'm not feeling fuzzy. Anything warm would do. So, anything, really. Makes sense. What about some herbal teas then? Hibiscus, butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great with milk and honey, please. Let's see. Do both of these have a milk and honey one? You do your sweet tea latte. And a dreamy blue. I feel like this is going to be more latte infused with a calmness and serenity. That seems nice. With milk and honey. This latte refreshing both taste and appearance. Now I'm going to have to go with this one. It'll help calm them down. Blue pea with milk and honey. Dreamy blue. Do I have anything in my drawer? No, it's still empty. I wonder who I was supposed to give that card to. Usually I get, like, someone comes in and say, hey, have you seen this? Here you go. I hope you like it. But nobody ever said that about the card. Thank you. Thanks, Chameleon. And I still think the fire idea I was supposed to give to Silver. This is so nice, and it brings me way back. You know how I'm not really in touch with my family anymore? Yes, I'm sorry about that. Don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, they're just a random bunch of people. Yep. We don't have very much in common. It's good that you're learning that about yourself, Mr. Bailey's. I wonder if it's the same with like his siblings. Like if they just stuck together because they keeps their their perfect health being part of that bond. What did I say? It's good you've learned that about yourself, Mr. Bailey's. I think so too. There's just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Is it someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on, Chameleonian. I used to have a very close relationship with my great aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. I still remember in my bones how that made me feel. The fear that one of them, or both of them, would walk away and abandon me. Well, they were fighting with each other, not you. A bit ironic, in hindsight. But then it was many years ago. I wonder how long ago that is in your time. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyways, I spent almost all my evenings curled up in the ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. You didn't have like headphones? Listen to music? Except when my grand came to visit us. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven high society is amazing at keeping up appearances, except in front of family. But she got how it made me feel. She went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She would keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea with milk and honey in it. Drinking this now, with you, it feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. She truly was the best of them, until she gets sick. I thought you guys couldn't get sick. Oh no, how did it happen? I thought elves don't get sick. Ah, see, that's part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. Okay. And it's not uncommon for us to die from them. Ooh. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of age, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So that's what the family says most of the time when someone dies. So they could have been diseased. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So, that's what they did to my aunt. They basically shut her in during her last few weeks. That sounds really awful. I did manage to visit her, and she put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. But then she wasn't very happy before that either. At least she had you. It must have been a little consolation, but yes. I'm glad I was there. I'm glad I was able to be with her. To think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. Is there a way to contact the fucking spirits? I'm certain she would be. Thanks, Chameleonian. Here you are. Let me blob again. That's more than fine, but do you think growing up amongst conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? Like you never saw how it would have been done normally? I definitely think that's part of it. In fact, is it gonna be Lua? Oh no, Silver. And Amanda? Yep. Good evening. By the way, I think these are all my guests for the day, right? Yep, that's everybody. Hi, Chameleonian. And hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are, but you don't appear to be Hive. How did you... Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Ah, the nice earthling we met on her first night here. That's a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiance. Truly. Fiance is a successful outcome in dates with uh 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualizing. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offshoring, we are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offshoring? How do you acquire that new title? I have no idea. Alright, sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. You were about to order, Amanda. We were. And we wish for as a memorable parting experience. Oh, this is your last day here? I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. I take it you've completed your research on Earth? Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcome of our missions. Interesting. That sounds like there's a story there. But first tell me, what sort of experience are you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. It's time to get creative then. Yes, take care not to reuse any ingredients you have served us in the past. Whole ingredients? Well, I don't think I've ever given you chocolate. Let's see. I know I've given you ginger. I think I've given you cinnamon. Fuck. How the fuck was I supposed to know? I was supposed to remember this. Have I given you chocolate? Oh no, the new post. I got you to 3. What the fuck? I don't remember what I made you. Well, I know I gave you the blue lightning. So, okay, so that just eliminates ginger. What else have I fucking given you, bro? I'm gonna have to just go off assumptions. So, no blue pea, no ginger. I'm gonna have to go with chocolate. So, no ginger. And I'm gonna eliminate honey and milk. So, just straight chocolate? No, I don't think they would want that. Honey mint? No, I said I eliminated honey. Hibiscus ginger, milk honey, milk cinnamon, double ginger. No, I said no milk. No honey. Green tea mint, green tea ginger. Milk ginger, honey. Green tea, lemon, tea, lemon, cinnamon. This is gonna, none of that has cinnamon. No, I said honey, milk, fuck, I'll go with this one. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. Tea, lemon, cinnamon. Hopefully I got it right. Here you go. Hopefully this tastes new to you. It does. Ah, thank fuck. It is at least 56.941% different from anything else we've experienced. So shit. We are, as other things would express, delighted. So I did get it right? According to our calculations, this is our 39,846th new experience since arriving to Earth. God damn, that's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. Oh, what about this one? This one is the 99th percent of significance. Is that good or yeah? That's what I want to know. She means it's very significant, right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place, and we will miss it. That's don't mind me getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, I trust the agent gave you no more troubles? That one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see. Yeah, Lua mentioned that. He made her really angry. She was still seething when she came home for the night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, that agent kept looking into things even after the second visit here. The scariest thing was he came by to my cafe, or what he thought was my cafe. I really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just ended the chat we had. He just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. Or that's what he said, anyways. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't showed up since. That's a relief. Oh. Complete Silver and Amanda's good story arc. Oh. Yes, we've thought on it for a while, and we've decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. Also, you're leaving. In order to stop this shit from happening, or from fire getting close to him. You've really gotten a hand of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purpose of general Earthling research. But it appears to us that the emotions are one of the most interesting aspects. We will be submitting, you call it, academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns. Deep level communication in hive us, non-hive species. Oh, in hive versus non-hive species. Oh, that's how you know it's serious research. I didn't even understand the title. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains in the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yes. Oh, who though? Pearl and I go out on a date. Alright, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was. I think. I think I may have found out. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive when I came to Earth, and during the entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. And I really think she does. That's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a Hive provide that experience of feeling seen? It does, and it doesn't. And in fact, we hope that that is something our research might improve. The Hive sees through thoughts and desires, honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for those desires. The emotions, as it were, so they know they want something, just not why. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do in excess, but it seems to us that they may be worth conveying, at least to some extent. Yes, what Amanda said is part of it. I was very unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth, and I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. In some ways, I still am. It will always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people, but when I started to understand them, I was both fascinated and scared, which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. It requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. It certainly requires some time, and even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It's a precious thing when that happens, huh? I wonder if we'll see Pearl. A rare and beautiful thing. Or maybe this will help him with his wedding planning. Has that been your experience with Lua? It definitely has. I almost forgot how much it mattered, too. I'm lucky that I have good friends who remind me of that. So does that mean you and Lua found some answers? Oh, the heck with it. I can't hold my tongue any longer. I'm sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but... Chameleonian, I'd like to officially invite you to our little surprise ceremony. Okay. Or is it going to be here? Which will take place 3 days hence. Oh, that's some answers indeed. Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. We had gotten bogged down in the details and in our insecurities, to be honest. So we decided to make it simple again. No fuss, no massive expenses, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members, whether we got them at birth or choose them ourselves. I am very touched, Mr. Baileys. Now, come on, Chameleonian. You know what you mean. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. Hyde. Special invitation card for a certain someone. Guest of honor. Be invited to Luan Bailey's wedding. So I could have fucked up and not been invited. Well, Hyde and Gala's invitation, seeing how that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to them when you see them? It would be an honor. Silver and Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua won't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? Party? This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.999% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing that we have to refuse. Oh. Yes, I truly appreciate the offer, Baileys. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Really? That's more sudden than I expected. Are you going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We're going on an adventure. That sounds very exciting. Is Pearl going with you guys? It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. And maybe a bit further, if we've got time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourist is a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it very hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. Now you're just going around sightseeing. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is in essence circular reasoning. Huh. It may well be, but it's still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that the real purpose of tourism, to have fun, to relax, to see beautiful things, to enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment has a purpose that is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. And so am I. I've never been out of Seattle since I arrived. I guess I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to blend in. Is Amanda gonna get like a human form too? She'll be spotted really quickly with that. That I wouldn't have to restart everything that I would have to restart everything from scratch. But knowing that you're here, Chameleonian, that I always have a place to return to where I feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. I'm very happy to hear that. I think I should order a drink. Of course, what can I make you? I'd like to reflect on spirits of upcoming adventure, but I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick? Yes, that's exactly right. Then how about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweet and some spice would be amazing. Let's see, hot chocolate, that's gonna be here. Some sweet and some spice. Oh, now honey and mint after midnight. Some spice, sweetness and spice. So it needs to have, I think honey. Honey is the sweetest thing I got. Honey, I guess it's gonna be this one, right? Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice. Fast to make, fast to drink, and the best start to light year guided adventures. Okay, yeah, okay. They're good. They're about to go into an adventure, so it's got to be that. Hot chocolate, honey, and ginger. Here you go. Here is 299.792.458 for a Lightspeed Traveler. Oh, we like this name. It's so evocative and adventurous. Evocative? Yes, it is a speed of light nod Evocative of great adventures. Also, that's the speed of light. Oh, so it wasn't coordinates. It was 299 million, something, something thousand, and then numbers. The speed of light. Oh, wow. Way to target your audience, Chameleonian. Thank you. But do you like the taste, Silver? I love it. This is exactly what I wanted. It's got that spicy kick of ginger to start with, which keeps you on your toes. But then the honey makes it sweet and comfortable. In fact, it reminds me of you, Amanda. That, how does a taste remind you of us? I guess he's saying that you're sweet, but with a strong character as well. That's about right. We do not entirely comprehend it, and yet we are pleased. Well, that's settled then. Whenever you miss Amanda, Silver, you can come here and I'll make you the drink. I'd like that. Thank you, Chameleonian. Oh, careful there. You don't want to spill a drink. I thought we were about to have a fucking earthquake, so she just slammed it. Ah, you're right. I'm just so excited. Oh, he did that. I can barely sit still. I can imagine a first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. Alright, I gotta fucking pause this for now. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. What was happening for this? It's about the only reason I made it. I can imagine a first trip across the country is a big deal. It is, but that's not the only reason I'm excited. Okay, that's quite the dramatic pause. I only want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead very interesting lives. Oh, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. It's true that some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. Okay, that's what I thought. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry. Although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from the left to the right, we agree with her movie analysis 99.99% of the times. Oh, hold on. Amanda, you've met Pearl and you talk about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched orc westerns all together last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. Ah, I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. I suppose so. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's met Amanda and that they've got along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her that on our first date. Really? Oh, that's very brave. It's very hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you just met and are starting to like. It takes guts. You're very kind, but I don't think so. To be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. Although I've always felt safe here with all the regulars. I know that not everyone will be open-minded about me. And so I wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night. But as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want her to have any incomplete pictures of me. My past is a part of me. If my goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am, then she needs to know about that too. And in the end, that was the right decision. That's nice. Well, I will say that if she's heard your story, and that changed how she viewed you, that she wouldn't have been worth your time anyways. That's fair, but still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. I admire you a lot. The truth is, and this is a bit strange thing to say, but I think I'm proud of who I've become. And I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is for yourself. I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving, especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about. Consider how they are and the way they're acting. Considering who they are and the way they're acting. And it just fills you with joy. Ah, we see. Then we are definitely proud of you. I. You two are a really sweet family. And so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey's. Sure. Chosen families can also rock. Yes, when we meet Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There is no difference in nature or experience between a family that you are born with and a family that you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.99 similar in the end. So it is. That's nice. Found someone you can trust. Well, we should probably get going. It looks like it's the end of the night. Yes, we must go pack. First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must go pack. While she analyzes the earthling rituals of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely. This is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I wonder if they're going to go to, like, landmarks, or they're just going wherever. I hope you'll tell us about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night to you too, then. Hasta la vista, strangers. Huh? Work westerns. Really? That was from Terminator. Or maybe they got it from there. Oh, hi to you too. So you're gonna dip too? There's never a dull moment in your cafe, Chameleonian. I try. Speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose, but there's no place that could be a better fit, and I don't mind that it's not very large. It's going to be small, cozy. It's going to be a small, cozy wedding, so this is perfect. It's settled then. Ah, Lula's going to be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm going to go tell her now. That's very exciting. That's a very exciting prospect. It really is. Thanks again, Chameleonian. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. Now, save. Main menu. I was going to say something, but I don't remember. Nope, not endless. I know there's going to be one new picture. Back to menu. Fuck, what was I going to say? Himself. Oh no, that was from the mukbang. There's supposed to be a new one. He was selling shit. No, it wasn't this. I wonder why I didn't get it. I even clicked on it. Oh, okay, I think it was this one. Thought it. Maybe it was because I was already hovering over it. Yeah, I think this was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is part 10. So this is the end of Coffee Talk Episode 2, Hibiscus and Butterfly, Part 10. Thank you for watching.